Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawe. Today we're going to talk about another interesting throwback. We're throwing back to the 1992 African Cup of Nations. The Cup of Nations that Ghana lost by the slimmest of margins. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So with the 1992 African Cup of Nations, how did the Black Stars lose a tournament many felt was theirs, and they managed to lose it in the end, losing out on penalty shootout? The beginning of the penalty shootout case, and they lost that game 11-10 to Ivory Coast in the final. But I'll take you through a little bit of background on the 1992 African Cup of Nations. The coach of the Ghana Black Stars at that time was Otto Pfister. Last weekend I brought you a little bit of short history on that coach, Otto Pfister. You can watch it up here. Now, the 1992 African Cup of Nations was the 18th edition of the African Cup of Nations, the football championship for Africa. It was hosted by Senegal. The field expanded to 12 teams split into 4 groups, each containing 3 teams. Now, the top 2 teams in each group advanced to the quarterfinals. Ivory Coast won, as I said, beating Ghana 11-10. But I'll take you through the group stages. But note that in this tournament, a win by a team in the group stages entitled them to 2 points. Yeah, not 3 points, but to 2 points. There were 3 teams in each group, and a win gave them 2 points. A win was equal to 2 points. Now, Ghana were placed in Group D of that 1992 African Cup of Nations tournament, along with Zambia and Egypt, who were not the powerhouse we know them to be now. They finished that group with 0 points. Ghana played Zambia in their first match, and they beat them 1-0. ABEDI PELE with that goal for Ghana. 2 days later, on the 17th of January 1992, Ghana played Egypt and beat them 1-0. That made the Black Stars get all points. That was 4 points in the bag, and each win, as I said, is 2 points. Straight away, we moved into the quarterfinal of the tournament, and Ghana took on Congo in what was an enthralling encounter. The Black Stars, with the help of ABEDI PELE, who was voted the best player of the tournament, won over Congo 2-1. Tony Yeboah as well with a goal there. Look at the highlights of the game between the Ghana Black Stars and their Congolese counterparts. The team's coming onto the pitch right now. Congo here with a cross, and the goalkeeper has been infringement on the goalkeeper, and the referee will blow his whistle surely. That ball is out, and rightly so, the referee blows his whistle for an infringement on the Ghanaian defender. So this is the goal there by Tony Yeboah, and that is 1-0 to the Black Stars of Ghana. Yes, the very first goal for the Black Stars of Ghana. Tony Yeboah with that goal there for the Black Stars. Many people know Tony Yeboah for his time with Leeds United in the Premier League. He scored a thunderbolt goal that has gone down in Premier League history. He is Ghanaian, in case you were wondering. So that is the replay of the goal again, and Tony Yeboah was the man behind it. Congo trying to get back into the game with this cross here, and it's quite over the bar there from Congo. Really over the bar. So second half of the encounter, and Congo really pushing hard to get the equalizer. Where was the goalkeeper going? He's out of the net, and that means an empty net for them to put the ball inside, and that was the equalizer by Zawi Pierre. 1-1. The Congolese bench in a static mode. The fans are cheering up. They have gotten that all-important equalizer. cross into the box. Goalkeeper came out for it, was in no man's land, and that was all Congo needed to get that all-important equalizer. So this is ABEDI Pele's goal, dribble and a shot into the back of the net, and that was how Ghana beat Congo and made it to the semi-final. Otofesta and his technical staff are in ecstatic mood. ABEDI Pele was the player of this tournament. Unfortunately for Ghana, he could not play in the final. ABEDI Pele there with an amazing run and shot into the back of the net, and that is how Ghana beat Congo in the quarterfinal of the 1992 African Cup of Nations. This was a chance to make it 3-1, but it wasn't to be. So this is the semi-final game between the Ghana Black Stars and Nigeria in the 1992 African Cup of Nations. That was the next game for Ghana after they beat Congo. So this is the first goal here, scored by Nigeria. Cross into the box, and the header, that I feel the goalkeeper could have done better, but it wasn't to be there. Nigeria take the lead. Nigeria are the ones who draw first blood in this semi-final encounter, a chance to play in the final. At this point, the whole Senegal had been knocked out. Oh, that was far from the goalkeeper. The first time I watched it, I felt the keeper could have done better. But looking at it again, and wow, there's nothing he really could have done about it. Now Nigeria on the attack again. A poor, great pass into the path of the cross to the other side of the box. Will Ghana concede again? Dele Dallis on the ball, and the defenders come in and block it, and Ghana cleared their lines this time. Nigeria really were worrying Ghana at this occasion, and this is the game in which ABEDI Pele got a yellow card, 2 yellow cards. That meant he wouldn't play in the final. Quite unfortunate. Nigerian attack once again, really bamboozling the Ghanaian defense. This could have easily been 2-0, but it's not. It goes wide. Wow. Ghana have a chance to attack across into the box, and that is the perfect response from the Black Stars. They equalize in the first half. It is 1-1. Yes, it is 1-1 there for the Ghana Black Stars. The fans here at the stadium are in a static mood. The Black Stars have been pegged back so many times in this game. It's ABEDI Pele with that header into the back of the net before half time. ABEDI Pele with that goal there for Ghana. Really, he ended the tournament on 3 goals. The highest goal scorer had 4 goals in the end. This is the second half of the game, and Ghana looking to get the winner. Across into the box, and Prince Pole there with the goal. That means that Ghana have beaten Nigeria in the semi-final to make it to the final, to set up a date with the Ivorians. Yes, Tony Ebwate in your shot as well. It's a packed stadium here. Wow. Have a look at the goal again, and cross, header, back into the box, and Prince Pole makes no mistake from 6 yards apparently, and that is how Ghana beats Nigeria in the semi-final. So that meant that Ghana set up a date with Ivory Coast in the final of the Afcon 1992. Yes, that game ended 0-0 after extra time, and that meant that the penalty shootout was to be played. I'll leave you with highlights of the penalty shootout, but wow, in the end, it was Anthony Bafo who had previously scored his penalty. He started off the penalty shootout. Bafo, followed by Lamte. Nawu Asari missed his kick, but Tehi of Ivory Coast also missed his kick. That meant it was 5-5. Yeboah, Tony Yeboah scored. Mensah, Ama, Abra, and Pia Opoku Ansa, they all scored their kick before Anthony Bafo eventually missed his final kick. I'll leave you with highlights of that final penalty shootout encounter. But the tournament ended with Rashidi Yakini of Nigeria with the top goal scorer. He scored 4 goals. ABEDI PELE, who failed to make it to the final, had 3 goals in there. Pierre Tibota and Anthony Yeboah, as well as Jules Bokandi, all had 2 goals each, and so many players were on 1 goal. So that was the 1992 African Cup of Nations. Did you watch this game? Where were you when this game was being played, and how did you feel after Ghana lost the final under such dramatic circumstances? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.
And remember, if we still can't separate them after this, they've got to go back to the beginning and start all over again with the penalty takers. Nobody wants to take their hand off the trophy here. Guameni will face his opposite number, Ansar, to make it 10-9, and has done for the Ivory Coast.
He doesn't look all that happy. He's just scored a terrific penalty. That's camaraderie between goalkeepers, so to say. But it gets down to this affair. Well, lads, just let it in for me, please.
We could be up to a little bit of history here, though. Ansar, the goalkeeper, must score against his opposite number, and he has scored. It's 10-10.
I do believe he toe-poked that one into the corner.
Well, they might have to find an extra day for this tournament, the way things are looking. 10-10. And I'm sure the players are a little bit confused as to what happens next now. This is new territory for me as a commentator as well. I don't know whether you have to go back to the exact order of your original 5 penalty takers. I think you do, but I've never seen this happen before. 10-10 on penalties. And still we await the name of the champions. And indeed, we have gone right the way back to the beginning, in the sense that Akar will have to take the next kick for the Ivory Coast. We still, of course, have the sudden death aspect of this. We don't get another compulsory 5 per side. And Pfister, the coach, unhappy about something. So we're still down to the situation where if one team scores and the other misses, it's all over. Akar for the Ivory Coast. It was a bit lazy, and a lot of fortune went into it. Ansar's furious, Akar's relieved. He scored again. It's 11-10 to the Ivory Coast.
Just went through Ansar's hands. Dived the right way. Got himself in a decent position. Oh.
So presumably now Bafo, the captain, will come forward again. Yes, there he is, to take this next penalty for Ghana, and must score. Psychologically, one feels that winning the toss to get the first penalty has given the Ivory Coast a big advantage here, because each time they score, of course, the pressure's on Ghana to make sure that they equalise. Bafo's got to score this one. He's missed it! The Ivory Coast have won the cup. The scenes of celebration are fantastic, and why not? For the first time in their history, the Ivory Coast can call themselves the champions of all Africa. By 11 goals to 10 in the penalty shootout, they have beaten The champion of all champions, Ghana, and history has been made here in Dakar. Bafo's missed penalty has brought